and welcome back my subscribers. It's finally time for an island tour. Yes, I've kind of worked up the courage because I realized my island's never going to be completely complete with all the holiday updates, but it's finally time that I actually share with you guys why I'm so excited about my island. So let's get started. To be completely honest, I wasn't sure if I was going to do this because there are so many island tours out there, but no, I wanted to share with you guys my thoughts and experiences. And in the background you'll see a slideshow of some of my favorite screenshots that I've taken over the months that I've been playing this game, and honestly, it's a joy. For me personally, I enjoy this because when I was playing New Leaf for the months up till the release date of New Horizons, I was kind of comparing in my head what it was going to be like to just completely start fresh again. Instead of being the mayor, you are like the lead resident of the island. You're starting from a deserted island and turning it into a humble town. And I thought that was nice, adding the touch of just little kind of getting away on the vacation island, but still having a home feel to it. So I just kind of started from the ground up, no plans in particular, trying to keep things natural. Having all of my villagers just as they are. None of the amiibos to kind of like change it up, and if I got lucky with some of my favorite villagers, I was happy. I didn't spend too much time doing villager hunting, I just took the villagers in as they were. And I was honestly pretty happy with my selection, and of course, villagers moved in and out as I was going along and trying to build up my town, trying to reach kind of little mini goals that I had, and changing the island. I went a little nuts as the season went along, getting all of the items that I had. My storage got a little full, so I would use those items, and if I didn't need them, I would gift them to some of my villagers. Changing the island around, I went from kind of scattering everything all over the place with no real plan to realizing I should probably stop messing around and actually decide on what I should do with my island. So, I kind of went and made my island a resource material island. So let's get started with the tour. To start off with, I'm going to be not doing everything of the island tour. I'm going to be kind of showing you from the left to the right of my town, but I'm not going to be going into villagers' houses, I'm not going to be going into the museum, I'm not going to be going into the shops, because I feel like people have kind of covered that enough, so instead I'm just going to be focusing on the exterior and a house tour. So, outside of my house I don't have much, just a simple laundry line, and then a little section for me to relax, and my favorite thing is just this gnome pointing to the mysterious looming flamingos. I honestly didn't know what kind of decorations to put for the outside since I haven't unlocked much, but I needed something besides the orchard to decorate the outside. I'm missing one tree, and it bugs me because it's like everybody's least favorite fruit, but I wanted it, but my town fruit was apples, and then I just ran around, asked for friends if they had any, but I still can't find any pears. And then I have this tombstone. You can take a guess why that's there. I don't have to say it. A lot of people jokingly say that that is the mayor from the other island, or maybe it's one of your villagers. I'll leave you to fill in the puzzle pieces for that. And then up here is my campsite. I thought to add a little extra to it, I would leave it all with the spruce trees, because why not? It's high up in the altitudes. I feel like it'd be a nice breeze from the ocean side, and just little simple decorations. I originally had my campsite down on the lower half, but it just kind of took up space by the beach and I didn't like it. So I raised up everything and moved it around. Instead, I took a big old bundle of my trees and raided some islands, made some waterfalls along the side here to kind of occupy the space until I figure out what to do with the rest of that, and put spruce, regular trees, and a couple of bamboo stalks, because I need lots of materials for future crafting. This section up here, I wasn't sure what to do, but I saw a lot of people do this weird waterfall thing, but since I don't have very many decorations, it's kind of plain at the moment. Just the bamboo and the trees and a couple of shrubs are what I have to decorate my island, since I don't really have anything particular in mind with my island, just kind of keeping it simple and not trying to overplan. And also, I don't have very many friends who have items or things that I can trade with, so my resources are a little limited, so I just do the daily tasks, find some DIY recipes, and wait for updates for fun new items. Some of my spaces on my island are still barren because I want to save it for some of the more fall kind of things, because I'm actually really excited to see Halloween and Christmas decorations, because those were always my favorite in New Leaf. Just having some spooky costumes that I can now place on the island, and decorations that I would normally have inside can now go outside. Moving back over to the sort of like middle section of my town is where I have all of my villagers in a cul-de-sac. As I said, I won't be going into every single house because not all of them are there, but for the most part, the exterior, I just tried to decorate it with stuff that was pretty similar, and I even threw 2 other houses down on the beach when I realized I can place houses on the beach. So I expanded on that, and pretty much the beaches are pretty plain. I just thought it needed some extra oomph, so that's why I put those 2 there. And it was honestly pretty nice having all of the houses cul-de-sac. It gave me a purpose to actually use the ropes and stuff to give it dimension. Because one of the things is, you technically just have a big flat island. You gotta decorate it with fences and stuff, and, you know, it's something that's a little simple aesthetic, and I thought it would go nicely with everything. Speaking of the aesthetics, I really wanted to make the entrance very fancy, so I planted lots of flowers, lots of shrubs, I have tree stumps and everything. Moving along to the right side, I have a little setup here just for like little vacation sand castles and coconut trees, and of course some empty spots here for the money rock trees and other things, and honestly, I love doing this, and I'm going to do it again. I spent an entire 2 weeks just digging up, replanting, and bringing all of my money trees to one section, planting them, and seeing how much I earned. I always just put back the 1,000 and see what I can get, because it's like a game of roulette. You never know how much you can get, because there's like a certain percentage you can get. I never put in the maximum amount, because I'm afraid I'll lose it. And of course with my town flag, I just kind of got that off of the internet. I don't remember the creator, but if I can find it, I'll leave description information. But I haven't figured out what I was gonna do for my flag yet, so I found something that was really cute and simple. Over on the top right of my island, I don't have much. Like I said, some of the sections here are just pretty simple because I want to decorate it more for different seasonal things. One of the things that I would love to decorate with is like Halloween spooky lights or even Christmas lights. I think one of the things is mushrooms in the southern hemisphere are popping up already, but I'm in the northern hemisphere, so I don't have any mushrooms for decorations, so my island looks pretty spring and summery still at the moment, like most of the northern hemisphere stuff, but that's okay. Moving up to the top right, I have a little section here where I have this gorgeous museum statue with one of the little bagworm figures next to it. I don't know, just something so small next to something so big. I was debating on getting a mosquito, but I don't know. I thought that would be too small. I have a bunch of bears. I wanted to collect an entire section here and just make a bear waterfall, but so far I've only found 4 of them, so here's to hoping that I can complete that collection and make a spooky but kind of cute, just nothing but bears waterfall over there. I had a couple of extra seasonal items, the koi fish and a tree. I didn't know what to do with the Plaza Center here, so I just kind of made this little marketplace. Decorating some of these little stalls that I could custom design, because to be honest, I haven't done much customization yet. I've just been collecting lots of resources. Spending most of my miles and stuff on these little cute park things, because I told myself, if I'm gonna have a little section that I can create, I'm gonna make a little park section where people can just relax. Have a swap meet and whatnot. Not too much, but it's just cozy enough. Moving up to the middle, I have all of my shopping districts. Just, you know, pretty simple, and decorated it with a couple of those panels and put some designs on them to make it look like it's a bakery stand just outside. And looping back around, that's pretty much the whole of the island that I've covered here. Like I said, some of the sections that I have are pretty empty because I am saving the space for seasonal items, or I don't know what to do with it yet, and it's just under construction, or it's just gonna stay like that, and I'll probably forget that that section of my island is there. I've honestly, this is not the first time that I have completely reflattened everything and raised it up from the ground, but we'll see how things go. On to the inside of the house. The interior of my house is not the fanciest, and no, I don't have sets of furniture yet, but I plan to. One of the things that I had back in New Leaf that I enjoyed a lot was just decorating my house with everything that would match. For some reason, I have a sort of natural woods kind of set furniture at the moment. Nothing too fancy, and I've only unlocked 2 of the rooms because I'm still in debt to Nook, but that's okay, I'll get there. One of the things that I had in mind was a kitchen, because I want a living room, a kitchen, a bathroom, a bedroom. If there is an attic and basement, I don't know because I haven't unlocked it all. I kind of squeezed a washer and dryer into the kitchen, and it's not too fancy, but it's a simple, humble kitchen. One of the things that I was looking forward to was making a bathroom, because I noticed right off the bat when I popped some of the balloons, the furniture that was there, or shaking the trees, I had bathtubs and toilets, which I think is a cute little detail. If you eat fruit and you have like extra energy and you don't want to smash anything, you can just use the toilet and there goes the energy. The bathroom's pretty simple. I decorated the floor and stuff, just pretty simple, nothing too extravagant. And one thing that I did want to kind of just share with you guys was the clothes and wardrobe that I have. It's not fancy, it's not much, but I know in New Leaf I had a bundle of clothes and it wouldn't fit because of the storage space, so I'm very happy that they expanded on storage space in this game. Most of the outfits that I have are pretty simple: t-shirts, pants, a couple of skirts here and there, some costumes that I have preset for certain events that I thought were just kind of a nice little mix-up. And of course, I was able to, after hunting for star fragments with meteor showers, able to get myself a wand, one in particular being the shell wand, because it was honestly one of the easier ones for me to find the crafting recipe for during the spring and summer. So I just kind of have a jean outfit that I have of the acid wash, I believe it is, outfit that I combined together, a dancer outfit, which was the tuxedo with a little cute hat and a rose in the mouth. Another one of my favorite outfits is the hiker outfit. I love this one. This is honestly my favorite one to put together because it's got this little backpack with a map shoved in it. Then I have a floral outfit, which is a little more simple one, something to just kind of prance around in. And then steampunk, which I change around here and there, but I love the little crown from Father's Day. The rest of the outfits are kind of just hodged together. I have this cyber outfit because I had these boots and I didn't know what to do with them. Some pajamas because I wanted something fancy, but then I was like, why don't I just put the tiara with the pajamas instead of a fancy dress? And then the fishing outfit for whenever I go on the fishing tourneys. Just simple, cute little hat and combo with the backpack. And my scattered outfit right now that I have just kind of attached with the halo because I honestly love the halo accessory. I also forgot to share the HHA plaques that I have, so I wanted to do a 3D spin around of the whole room. And that covers it. That's the end of the tour, except I know I didn't include everything, so if there is anything that I missed that you guys want me to go in specifics in a separate video, leave them down in the comment section down below. Stay possum. Bye!